it's Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company. It's Christmas time here at the Missouri Star, and we've got a fun project planned for you. If you look up here, you'll notice this garland. This is so long, and all of this garland is made with one charm pack. Why don't you come back with me to the workshop and we'll show you how. So here we are back in Jenny's workshop, and I'm going to show you how to make that awesome garland. This is almost a no-sew project, and it's so quick and makes almost 20 feet of garland. For this project, what you're going to need is rotary cutter, a charm pack, a yard of fusible fleece, and the simple wedge ruler. Now, the simple wedge ruler is awesome for us because we do so much pre-cut business, and if you put your wedge on the edge, then you get 2 cuts out of each charm pack. So where a charm pack has 42 different squares, you're going to get 84 wedges out of this. And each wedge will make part of the garland. So let's look at this fusible fleece. The fusible fleece is furry on one side and it's bumpy on the other. You're going to put the bumpy side up and you're going to bring it over here to your ironing pad. And this is so much, just such an easy project. So we're going to rip open this charm pack, and we are just going to lay these down here in rows right next to each other. You want to get them right next to each other because you don't want any fusible fleece to be in between. And so we're just going to go ahead and put these on here like this. And let's get a few more colors. And then what we're going to do, I mean, you're just going to keep laying them over like this. Let me get a few more here. Well, we probably want a different one. There we go. And let's do one more. How about this wild one right here? This is a Kate Spain charm pack. The one you saw out front was made with this jovial up here. Such a pretty charm pack. Okay, so what I'm doing now, if you've got these right close together, you don't need a cloth over it, but if you want to be really safe, you're going to want to put a cloth or something over it, and this will protect your iron because the sticky stuff will stick to anything, including the bottom of your iron. And so now what you've got to do is you've just got to put this on here and just, this takes a little bit of time because you're going to just hold your iron over these squares and let it fuse onto it. You want it to fuse very well because we're going to be cutting them using the wedge. So you want to be really patient and just make sure that your charm packs are fused to this fusible fleece. You want to make sure it's stuck well together. And probably it'll take like, oh, I don't know, 30 to 60 seconds on each square. It takes a bit of patience, but the payoff is worth it. All right, so let's see here what we got. Looks like we're fused pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trim out these charms so that we can cut them using the wedge. See, I'll put that over there. And I'll show you how to do that right here. And we're just really rough cutting these. I mean, this is not rocket science. We're just, kind of cutting out these squares again. We're not too worried about the little pinking edges or anything like that. So I'm going to set this over here. And I got to get this stuff out of my way so I can cut my charm. All right. So now here's what you're going to do. You're going to put your wedge on the edge, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and cut this straight across here. And you can just kind of keep going. And then we're going to go ahead and trim this up right here. And look at that. There's your first piece for your garland. So cute. Again, you're going to put your wedge on this edge. And you're going to trim it off. This is where one of those little spinning rotary mats comes in really handy. Make sure your lines are good and straight. There's another. And see, it's fused on there, so it's not coming off. And so then you'll just be able to take these and you'll be able to put them right on your twill tape. All right, let's see here. The cool thing about these wedges is that you can get 2 out of each cut, so it extends your colorway for your charm pack twice as far. I mean, it's so great because it really, you know, like when you're doing a quilt with these wedges, you get twice as many wedges. It's just, I love it. You know, a lot of times when you come out with a wedge ruler for a pre-cut, you know, you have all this waste on either side. Well, ours, you can get 2 cuts out of each square, so it's just awesome. All right, so here's what we've got. Now, this is the only sew part. You're going to cut a piece of twill tape, and we're just going to cut a little short one because I just want to show you how to do this. And we're just going to lay the twill tape across the top like this. So we're going to match up put our little wedge up to the top of the twill tape, and then we're just going to sew down it. You can sew using a straight stitch if you'd like, or a decorative stitch. But this is really all there is to this garland. So we're going to come over here. Let me scoot this out of the way so you can see this a little better. And we are just going to sew straight across this. Now I'm at the end of my wedge, and I'm going to just put my needle down so my holds my place, lift my presser foot, and slide in the next wedge. Match it up on the top of that twill tape, and just sew straight across and keep going. This is such a quick project and really adorable. That one I stopped early enough. I didn't even have to lift my presser foot up. Look how cute this is. Isn't that adorable or what? Now remember, with one charm pack, you can get almost 20 feet of garland. This just makes a really fun, quick Christmas decoration, and we hope you enjoyed this tutorial from the Missouri Star Quilt Company.